Very good morning, Madam Speaker. Mr. Mayor, good to see you. I must just say, being in politics, there are sometimes moments of humor. I would be amiss to say that I think when you read my book, you know that I was trained by the KGB in my days of youth and by Russia. And I must tell you, today is the first day in my life that I look across this august house and see a lady sit there with a pink Russian hat. I must tell you, the Russian people quiver today and bow to your style. I'm flabbergasted. Der non tradist spenatsparo. It means you are very stylish, sorry. If you march into Ukraine with that, you will get love, madam. On a serious note, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, as the good party would say, I am concerned, and I note it with concern. Mr. Mayor, I wonder sometimes, we sit in this council and we look at representatives of what we call national government. We sit here and we debate and discuss what happens to our city, but we know that most of what happens now in the city has a major effect due to the fact of the failure of national government. And I'm willing to see, I'm going to come to the compliment.
Councillors, please respect the speaker.
But he must respect us. He must not be a spook of the DA here.
Councillors,
Don't be a spook of a DA.
So,
Let's sell out.
councillor,
yeah, I can be anything I want to, but I'll bring justice to this place. Justice. So, Mr. Mayor, yeah, I wasn't white enough when you sentenced me to death. You know, I've got many things I would like to say in public, but I've taken
Speaker,
an oath.
control the speaker.
So maybe, Speaker, can you control them that I can speak?
Councillor Nungabola, I'm naming you for the first time.
Mr. Mayor, we listened to what you said about what's happening in our city in the relation between the poor, in other words, the have-nots and the haves. And when one takes a flight over this Cape Town, you can see where we sit in poverty and where we're getting it right and where we are trying. The fact that we still sit in this country with a word informal settlement is an indictment on this country's process of freedom. When do we turn informal settlements to formal settlements? This is our job. And until we cannot do that, Mayor, we will sit with a problem. But here's my question. On the 25th of April, yesterday, the national government of this republic announced that it will be cutting more than 90% of the key conditional grants to the Western Cape. I will say that again. They will be cutting 90% on the key conditional grants payment to the Western Cape. What that means, Mr. Mayor, is that the poor and vulnerable in this city that receive this stipend, this lifeline, is now going to suffer with more than 90% less if we in the city and the Western Cape cannot find a way to actually now bridge that gap. The question is, one, how will we do it, and are we planning to intercede? And secondly, what are we doing as a city in remark and reply to this most vicious cut to the poor of the poor from a grouping that should be fighting on the outset for the poor? Thank you, Mayor.